Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, today's video, we're going to be doing one of our short, sharp, single product reviews. In this series, we look at one product, usually available at the drugstore at drugstore prices, and we tear it apart. We look at the pros, we look at the cons, we look at the ingredients and the claims that sit behind the product, and ultimately we work out whether there's space for it in your skincare routine. Today is the turn of this. This is the Alpha Arbutin 2% plus hyaluronic acid serum by The Ordinary. For those of you that have watched this channel before, you know I love The Ordinary. Their price point is so fantastic. Their drugstore through and through. Their ingredients are second to none, and the integrity behind their formulations is just fantastic. I did a whole video on The Ordinary, which I'll link up there, so check that out if you want some more information on that brand. On the back of that video, just recently I've been getting a lot of comments about Alpha Arbutin as an ingredient, how good it is at brightening the skin, whether you can use it with other products, how often you should use it, just loads of little questions. So I thought I'd pull together a video and do a review of this, which is the most popular Alpha Arbutin serum out there. Obviously, there might be some more questions you have on the back of it, which leave me a comment below if there's anything that's left unanswered, and I'll get back to you straight away. Now, here in the UK, this is a 30ml product and it retails at £7. In the US, it's $10. So that's a really good price point and definitely drugstore and affordable, which I absolutely love. So that's the first tick in the box. It is colorant free, it is fragrance free, and it is cruelty free. So it's ding, ding, ding from the start, which is something, again, I love about The Ordinary. They don't put unnecessary colorants and fragrances in their product, and they are all cruelty free, which is just fantastic. Now, Alpha Arbutin is derived from the bearberry plant. What it does is it inhibits the production of melanin, works against an enzyme in the skin which triggers the production of melanin, so it calms the production of melanin down, which is the pigment which gives us those dark spots and those darker areas of skin. Interestingly, I was reading a survey a couple of weeks ago asking people over the age of 50 what were their number one skin concern. I thought it would be fine lines and wrinkles, because that tends to be the first thing that comes to mind when we talk about aging, but it wasn't. It was actually pigmentation and uneven skin tone. So when you think about it, people are more concerned about pigmentation and uneven skin tone, which is a fact of aging. As we get older, our skin tone tends to become more uneven and more patchy, and so it is a visible sign of aging, something which Alpha Arbutin can help correct if it's used correctly. So I picked myself up a bottle of this and I've been using it for the past 3 months. First off, one bottle will last you about a month if you use it in the morning and the evening, which is what The Ordinary say you should do. There are other Alpha Arbutins out there. They come in range of concentrations, usually either 1 or 2%. Scientific studies have shown that anything over 2% isn't safe to use, so never go above 2%. The Ordinary is 2%, so it's giving you the maximum potency without breaching what is the guidelines and the recommended concentration in products. So this is absolutely fantastic. Most out there are at 1%. I personally would go for the 2% because you want to get that maximum impact, and there's very few side effects with this product, so you're not going to risk too much sensitivity if you do go for a 2%. It goes on like a water. I've used quite a lot of this, as you could tell, but if I give you a drop there, it goes on like slightly more viscous than water, but not by much. Rub that in and it disappears without a trace. This product works best when it's in close contact with the skin, so I would use it as your first serum step. Put this on. It's already got hyaluronic acid in, so if you're using a hyaluronic acid as well, you can almost use this instead of the hyaluronic acid. And what I love about this formulation is the hyaluronic acid is a great delivery mechanism for ensuring that the Alpha Arbutin goes deeper into the skin, it penetrates deeper and works more efficiently and more effectively. So anything that's combined with hyaluronic acid is just a plus for me. I absolutely love it. I have recently done a video on hyaluronic acid. I'll link that up there if you want to check that out and how it works to provide a delivery mechanism for other serums, which you can then use after it. So I love the formulation. I've been using this now for 3 weeks, and have I seen a difference in my pigmentation? Yes, I think around the margins. This is a product to me which will take quite a bit of time to work. It doesn't remove and break down the pigment that's in the skin. It prevents the excess pigmentation from being created. So it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to wake up with bright, fresh skin after one use. It's going to take a long period of time. The enzymes which create melanin are triggered by UV light, and this product seeks to block that action, so reducing the amount of melanin that's produced. It's fantastic, but it does mean that you should use a sunscreen with this product. You should have a sunscreen in your skincare routine anyway, but definitely important if you are using an alpha arbutin. Put your sunscreen on in the morning to give that extra protection for the skin. So overall, what would I rate this product? I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit more about why I like that. So first of all, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, colorant-free, and a great drugstore price point. So that's 4 points off the mark. I love the consistency, and I love the fact it's a high-strength alpha arbutin. Do I think alpha arbutin is a good skin brightening agent? I do. I think it's definitely going to even out the skin tone over time. I don't think you should go into this expecting results on day one. It's going to take about 6 to 8 weeks to really see the results come through on this. That's because the skin naturally turns over. So as the skin turns over, the melanin, the pigment is removed from the skin, and because you're using an alpha arbutin, it won't be replaced in the same quantities. So over time, you'll see that brightening, but it's not going to deliver on day one. So that's just something to bear in mind. In terms of whether you can use it with other products, because it's got hyaluronic acid in here already, I wouldn't feel the need to use another hyaluronic acid in my skincare routine. I think this can almost act as a dual serum, which is fantastic, save you a little bit of money and an extra step in your skincare routine. A lot of people say, can you use it with niacinamide? You absolutely can. Alpha arbutin works best and is preserved at its strongest when it's in a reasonably acidic environment. So this is a reasonably acidic product. So what I would do is, if you're using it with niacinamide, which is also quite acidic, I would put this on first, leave it 20 seconds to dry in and go into the skin, and then apply your niacinamide. The skin is naturally acidic, so don't be too worried when I say acidic. People go, don't worry, the skin is naturally acidic and needs that acid mantle to protect you from harmful bacteria which thrive in an alkaline environment. So it's absolutely fine. I think the pH is great. It is formulated with oil and water. So if you are like me and super greasy, just patch test it first, because you don't want to feel too greasy during the day. I found it was fine with my skin. It certainly didn't break me out. It's non-comedogenic, so you don't need to worry about that. But people that don't really like oily serums might struggle a little bit with this, as there is definitely an oily feel after you've applied it. It works fantastically as your first serum because it'll support the rest of your serums in going deeper into the skin, because it's got that hyaluronic acid in, which is absolutely fantastic. And overall, I think it's a great product. Quite a lot of people say, is it better as a skin brightening agent than vitamin C? It works slightly differently. So an alpha arbutin is slower release, so it'll be released over the day, whereas the vitamin C gets to work the second you put it on that skin. Vitamin C can also be a little bit irritating for people. So I would say, if you are unable to use vitamin C because you find it too irritating, you've tried loads and it just hasn't worked out for you, alpha arbutin is a really good option for skin brightening that isn't with vitamin C. You can use the two together. Again, I'd just be careful and make sure that you don't get increased sensitivity. Listen to your skin and what it's telling you if you do use them together, and just make sure you're not getting that increased sensitivity. But they are absolutely fine on normal skin types to use together. If you're very sensitive, I would pick either alpha arbutin or a weak vitamin C. I think you probably get on better with alpha arbutin because it is so slowly released. You don't get that peak of active ingredient in the skin, which can cause a sensitivity. It's something that's often associated with vitamin C. Overall, a gorgeous product. Like I say, make sure you use your SPF, which you should be anyway. Use it both morning and night. The Ordinary recommend that, but often we don't read the instructions, we just slap it on how we want. But this is a product which is better used morning and night, because that's going to mean you're going to get that mechanism of action triggered sooner, and hopefully it'll speed up the results, which we all want to see a quick result. So if you use it morning and evening, which is perfectly safe to do so, you should get those quicker results. Like I say, overall an 8 out of 10. I love this product. There are other ones on the market, but do you know what? I did some research and I didn't find anyone that was at this price point for a 2% concentration with this viscosity. I don't want anything that's too heavy on my skin, because often if something's too heavy, it makes it more difficult for the serums which follow to penetrate and actually get in contact with the skin to do their work. So you don't want anything too heavy, and this is perfect. All around a fantastic product. I'd love to know, leave me a comment below, have you used this product? Will you be using this product? What are your thoughts on alpha arbutin? If you do want to combine it with a vitamin C, the Ordinary do a 8% ascorbic acid plus 2% alpha arbutin serum, so check that out if you want to combine the two, and again, avoid having too many steps in your skincare routine. But for those that just want a straightforward brightening agent in their routine, this is a fantastic option. I hope this video has helped. I hope it's sort of debunked some of the myths and help people understand how to use the product. If you've got any outstanding questions, leave me a comment below and I'll get onto them straight away. Wherever you are in the world, guys, I hope you're staying safe and well, and you'll give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.